Hello, hello there, my crafty friends. It is Candy here from sweetstamper.com, and I'm very happy to be with you here tonight. I returned from the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip on Monday night, and I have to tell you, every time I open my mouth about this, that less than 1% of demonstrators achieve the trip. That is just my little disclaimer, so that when I upload this to YouTube, I do what I'm supposed to do. So, and actually, today is a excellent day because I actually earned the Costa Rica trip today. So double fun. You know, we have a free shipping promotion going right now, and I know that is what helped me to get over the hump. I knew I was really close, and yes, so we are there. I'm trying to get this up on my computer so I can see what you are seeing. Well, say hello when you join me. It's very difficult to see comments these days with Facebook. I'm not totally sure what the deal is, but it is making it very difficult for me to see any kind of comments. So today for Thursday night stamping is mystery stamping. I typically do this once a month, and it's where we take a list of clues and we solve the mystery. And I invite you to join me to use these clues and make anything you like with it, and to share it on my Facebook group here. So you can do that after or during, but it will be in this thread here. Okay, so let me show you what we're going to do, and what I have done, and where we're going to go. So this is a fun fold, and I did it. I like to do this partly as an extra project for my card club members. Hello, Kim, and hello, Frankie. Thank you for sharing my video. I appreciate that. So this is the way our mystery stamping comes together. It's a sweet little fun fold. It's a great way to use your designer paper. It's super flat for mailing. Unless you put a lot of hardware on here. And it comes together really, really quickly. So it's sweet, it's simple, and it has a fair bit of wow factor. Now, I like to do this in conjunction with my card club because it gives them an extra project. And this is my suite that I'm using this month for Candy's Card Club. But I went ahead and did the same thing with the Sweetest Something Designer Series paper. And again, just making it super simple. Now, let me tell you a couple of things I really like about this. So this is really good for papers that you have, that maybe you don't have the stamp set that coordinates. Maybe you have just a plethora of pretty papers and you want to use them up. This is a great way to do it. So this works really well for heavily patterned papers like this with a really strong presence. It also works really well with kind of a random pattern. So this, of course, has everything in rows. This one is very random. Now, I did add some die cuts to this. I do like having a little bit of ribbon here, partly because it helps to weight down the designer paper. Although once it has been in an envelope, it's going to help that. And I thought I creased this pretty well, but maybe a little bit more of a crease will also help it. And now you can use this with any punch at all. And I'm going to demonstrate. We're going to make another one that I haven't made yet. So I like to stamp on the fly, as some people call it. And so that is what we are going to do here. So I'll pop these over here. I'm going to use a different punch. Now, this is, I think it's called To The Point. It's actually in our last chance list. It's on sale for like $15. It's a really pretty punch. So I thought I'd use that one tonight. It's a little bit larger. This is the new one. I think it's called, I don't know, it's a rounded rectangle. So I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it's a really nice one. I always like label type punches. Okay, so again, this is a set of papers that I actually have because I hosted a paper share. And I didn't get the suite for this, but I did get the paper. So I'm going to layer it up like this, and I'm going to show you the little trick that goes with this fun fold, which is the base of our mystery. Now, you are going to want to fold this in half, and it is 10 by 3 3/4. I've already given you the measurements, and we're going to layer it up like this. And I could have gone with this color, but it's a little bit sideways, so this is a little bit better with my up and down pattern. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my punching first, and then I'm going to layer everything up. So what you do is you take your punch and this is folded, okay? So this is 2 layers. I'm going into the crease here, and I'm just going to pull this down as far as it will go, and I'm going to center it, and then I'm going to punch. Now, that has given me that little window, which is going to be where I'm going to put my greeting. However, you can see that when I go inside here, there's no way I'd be able to write here. And I really would rather cover that up. So I'm going to just put a piece of paper right there. And that gives me my sweet little peekaboo window and a little bit of fun fold and a little bit of razzmatazz. Okay, so let's layer this up, and then I'm going to put my greeting inside. And I know that some people cringe when I do that, but you could actually, I say cringe because I'm going to go ahead and stick everything down. You could line it up and then stick it down after, but I'm a quick girl. So I'm going to just layer this up. And actually, this is going to be easier than putting it on that designer paper, which is a little bit thinner. This is the Seal Plus, which is very, very strong. Happens to just be what I have handy, and it is really strong. So let's see if I can get this here. Okay, so, oh, I just did it the wrong way. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, I think that's just going to be the way it is because I cannot lift this. I meant to go the other way. Let's see if I can. Oh, no, it's going to, okay. Well, it is what it is. This is what happens when you stamp on the fly. But I think I think it's going to work. Let's hope it does. Okay, so as I said, you could just put this here and then figure out, put your image or your words right there, but I'm going to do it this way. Now, this is going to kind of challenge me because I had planned on using the blue. Okay, so let's put, this is Shaded Spruce, and it is no longer Blueberry Bushel. It is now Shaded Spruce with a little bit of Blueberry Bushel at the top. But I think I'm going to just go with it, and I really like, this is a greeting from Woolly, the cute little sheep stamp set, which is also on Last Chance, which is very sad because I haven't used it nearly as much as I wanted to before it's going to go away. So this is Woolly Friends, and I love, this is probably my favorite greeting in this stamp set. So I will list everything on the PDF for you. So I will give you technically an inspiration sheet. I will send that out to all my email subscribers, and yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, now let me show you how we're going to make this all come together, because this is where the fun or the creativity really comes together, is you want to take and give this a little bit of razzmatazz. So let's center that, sending flowers and sunshine. Now again, I meant to have all the blue here. So let's bring the blue in with these. These are the epoxy dots, maybe? They're epoxy something. and I like them a lot, and I'm just gonna run them right across here. So let's just do the flowered ones, and that will be very cute. Now, let's see. We need, I need a pokey tool to get these off. Now, I think I'm gonna do them in a row. Let's see. Maybe, yeah, I think I'm gonna do them in a row. So if we do one by the point, line up with the point, and then another one here, and then another one here, then I'm sending more flowers, and I have a little bow. Now on this one, I used the Golden Glow, picking up the Golden Glow from the designer paper. Here I used Secret Sea to pick up the Secret Sea here. This time, again, I had my plan was to do this with the with this side of the paper, but I think this is gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna work. So I can either put this here or I can put this here. I'm thinking I might put it down here. What do we think? I think, or, oh, well now, I could even, let's see. I already tied my bow. This is that really pretty shiny, oh yeah, I think I might like this better. This is that shiny berry burst ribbon. And I like it a lot. It goes really well with anything where you would use Berry Burst, of course, but it also goes really, really well with Blackberry Bliss. So let's just pull that there, and let's see if we like this. Now, if you had some little die cuts, that would probably make it extra special. You know, let's see if we can do a little bow up here. I think we can. Sending sunshine and flowers and sunshine. So let's just ramp up the flowers with our little dots, and let's ramp up the pizzazz with our ribbon and see this sweet, simple, okay. Hey, Linda, I'm glad you're watching from Minnesota. I bet it is cooler there. You know, we just got back from Alaska, the Alaskan cruise with Stampin' Up, and we are back to San Antonio heat. Having said that, we are having a very mild, we've had a very mild and very wet May, which we always need rain. So far, June is proving to be very, very mild, which is a great, you know, I think the bow is going to be too much. So let's just trim these ends like so and go with it. I think that is pretty sweet. So very sweet and very simple. And you have all that pretty color when you open. So I'm going to ask you to vote for your favorite. So this is card number 3. This is card number 2. And this is card number 1. Now I realize number 1's a little bit fancier because I have the whole suite. These, I pulled greetings, you know, and used my paper. This one, I actually have the suite, so I was able to put, you know, a little bit of coordinating. Now, I probably could find something coordinating. I did this in here, but this is pretty busy paper. I didn't really want to add, you know, I don't know what else I could have added, like maybe a piece of fruit or something. But this one, again, I just used the little flower, epoxy flowers rather than trying to use a die cut. So they are sweet and they're simple, and you have all the measurements here. I will give you the supply lists, and I will give you the measurements and the photos in the inspiration sheet so that you have it at the ready. And that way, when you're ready to try your hand at this, you know, the great thing is, look at that 10 by 3 3/4 inch paper. You're ready to dig into some of that paper that we sometimes hoard. So tomorrow is the very last day to register for Candy's Card Club. This is my my extra project for my Card Club members. So they are going to be getting, everybody gets a half a package of this gorgeous designer series paper. Has a lot of the new Peaceful Pine, and it also has little bits of Berry Burst, and which we use tonight. And then it also has quite a bit of this new Golden Glow. Thank you for your vote, Frankie. Yeah, the Fern Suite, it's pretty amazing. And then there's bits of Secret Sea in here. So it's a great color palette. It's really rich and deep. It reminds me a little bit of a tropical rainforest. But you have these little bursts of color. This is really nice too, the, what do you call it, soft sea foam. And so Linda likes #1 because it's one of your favorite designer papers. I hear you. There's a lot to love. So my Card Club members get a half a pack of the designer paper. They get a full package of these Dewdrops. Now, I've been using the heck out of them, and I know you will too. And then you get a package of a full spool of the linen thread. And let me show you what my Card Club members are going to be making. I include the 8 envelopes with my Card Club. I know some people don't, but I do. This is the piece of card candy. So my Card Club members get a little tag, a little piece of what I call card candy. And it's something that you could then put on a card. You could then add this to something so that when your designer paper is used up, you see ways that you can use this the suite without the paper. Also just gives you a fun little piece to add to something. So there is card candy for June. And here are the cards. So we have, oh, they're not really in order. Let's see, there's one. And I'm doing all of the die cut work for you, and I'm doing all of the embossing for you. So all these dies are cut for you. This one here, and I always give you at least 2 fun folds. I really like this one. I like the bit of stamping in here to offset all the designer series paper. Here is another fun fold. And you can use stamps that you have on hand, or you may have already purchased this Fern, Flora and Fern suite, or you may want to add it to your Card Club. So Candy's Card Club is something I run every month, and I make 8 cards with 1 bundle. And we've got some Wink of Stella going in here just to lift it a little bit. And it is $45 for my Card Club members. It is a subscription, but you can unsubscribe at any time. If you do 6 months concurrent with me, then I'm going to send you a goodie bag, a little loyalty gift with all kinds of fun things, totaling about $25 in value. And if you want to just do a single month, you're like, yeah, I'd like to do this, but I'm not sure I want to subscribe. Then I have a single month you can do for $49. So my Card Club members get the price break of $45 versus $49. They get the card candy. If you do a single month, you don't get the card candy. And then you also get the loyalty gift after 6 months. And again, you can unsubscribe at any time. So I think this is going to be the crowd favorite. No surprise. These are super, super simple. But I will say, it just shows you that you can take and make a little peekaboo window fun fold featuring your designer series paper and have lots of fun with it. So super simple. Card number 3, card number 2, card number 1. I would love to continue to get your votes, and I will put the link for Candy's Card Club in the post here. I would love to hear from you if you have any questions at all. And of course, I would love your votes. And it's mystery stamping. You can try this with your own things at home and share a photo. We would love, love, love to see it. That is it for tonight. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Candy Rattray. I am in San Antonio, Texas. And if you are on Facebook, I would love for you to follow me. If you're on YouTube, I would love for you to subscribe. And I love what I do. I'm here every Thursday night for Thursday night stamping. I do think next week I'm going to change the date because I'm having kind of an unexpected visit from my oldest grandson, and he will be with us Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I think I'm going to be with you earlier in the week, but I haven't yet figured all that out. So stay tuned. I will let you know. Be sure to subscribe to my email, and that way you will get the inspiration sheet with all of this. Thanks again for tuning in. Take care, and God bless.